guys, it's Andrea, and today I am coming at you with my plan with me for the week of May 7th to the 13th, and this is the week of Mother's Day. I'm sorry about my nails. I didn't paint them. I actually took off the nail polish and then was not paint nails, then like painted chip nails, you know what I mean? So this is the week of Mother's Day. It's been a real struggle as to like what kit I want to use, but I am going to be using the March Mystery Kit. There's just so many options because we are going to the beach this weekend. We're going to Palm Beach this weekend, which I'm really excited. I really need a vacation, like just like a relaxing vacation. And yeah, so I was like, do I need a Mother's Day kit? Do I need a beach kit? We're staying till Monday, so I'm just going to use a beach kit next week and call it a day. I'm going to get all my stuff out while I talk. So I had a really good past week. First things first though is I used a different pen last week, and it's the marking pen. I feel like a lot of people use this pen, and I don't know if I love it or not. It's like real thick. I like the way it writes on paper, like sticker paper, but I don't like the way it writes on the actual paper. This is what I normally use, which is like a little bit thinner, and this is the Micron .3, I guess. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about my handwriting. I really like it on the actual stickers, but on the paper itself it just looks sloppy. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. It's probably also like partially my handwriting, let's be real here. So this week I am using, like I said, the March Mystery, and I'm going to be pulling in some like kind of simplistic Rose Color Days natural gold foiled headers, the Happy Mother's Day, this one from Rose Colored Days, these that I made that say Bennett and then the month that he is, and then this Sticky Committee bottom washi, which I'm going to try and finagle, and then some overlays from Simply Watercolor Co. that are bows. I'm bringing in these glitter headers just because I feel like I'm terrible with the 3 colors. Where did I even put them? I don't know. They're somewhere around here. Maybe in my pile of stickers. I don't know. Overlays in gold from Rose Colored Days. Date dots in gold. I brought out 2 Simply Gilded washies because I was feeling a little like I want to go crazy. I brought out the kit itself, which has extra full boxes, die cut, and things. There's these extra full boxes. There's a die cut, which I could totally put like in the corner, but I don't think I'm going to. See, it also bleeds through the paper of that pen, so not a big fan, I don't think. These extra full boxes, there's so many full boxes. I think somebody counted, and this mystery came with like 22 full boxes or something wild. The Ultimate Kit. I also, I don't know where I put those glitter headers. I feel like it's like a sign whenever I like have them and then I can't find them. I had more stuff to haul and I just don't to haul. Okay. And then I'm also using my new sticky pad, not a sticky pad, it's a notepad. It's not sticky, it's like a notepad. The one that I had before, this actually sold out really fast. It was gold with marble, and then I did this one kind of like in a summer, spring kind of vibe. Same deal, just a different kind of look to it. So these will be available on Friday. There is the same amount of I ordered the same amount as I did the marble ones, but I'm actually going to limit it to 1 per person this time, just so that everybody can get their hands on them, and then if they don't sell out by then the next weekend, then everybody can go back and get another one if they want to. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to start with the bottom washi because that's what I feel like I'm the most like concerned about, and what I kind of wanted to do, but I don't know how it's going to look, so I'm just going to do one side first. I'm actually going to white out all of the lines. We're getting like really close to the coil. White out all the lines and try something different. I don't think I'll actually need a question this week, so I might go back to I think I got like a couple questions next week, or if you guys have any new questions, let me know in the comments down below, just because I feel like I have a lot to talk about this week because this past week was so productive, but I just want to kind of get through this part. I'm going to cut this in half. I might use the extras of this on the full boxes because I was looking at my overlays, and I feel like if I'm using this and the like dot overlays, it kind of gets to be a lot as far as like all the different things I'm pulling in. But I want to put this on the top and then put the bottom washi on the bottom, so I don't know how this is gonna look. So I'm gonna use this pink, I think. Let me just put this down so I know like where I'm at. Okay, that'll work. So I'm gonna just pull this up closest to the top, and this is just an overlay, so I'm gonna use it without anything in the background. besides the whiteout, obviously. Just to bring a little lightness to the spread because these colors are a little dark. Oh, this doesn't have like a perfect edge. Where is my scissors? And see how this looks, and then I'll kind of like start talking about my last week. Last week was Jessica's birthday. I like the way the kit turned out. Not sure about the pen. But I mean, that's the least of my worries. But yeah, she was in New York, so I didn't get to see her really at all. So let's put this down. I think that looks cute, right? Well, I mean, we're gonna see. I think it's gonna be like when the whole spread is done, we'll get to kind of like see how it goes. I did watch 2 movies last week. I watched Game Night, and then I also watched Gerald's Game, I think it was called. And it's like a Stephen King movie, which was kind of scary. Bennett was actually watching the screen during the one part where it's too spoilery to like say, but he started crying, and I was like, oh my goodness, does he understand what's going on? But it's on Netflix if you guys want to watch it. It's not that old. It has the mom from Spy Kids in it. And yeah, it's interesting. It's like a Stephen King movie, so I was pleased. Last week I did get to meet up with so many people. I had plans to meet up with Lauren from Rose Colored Days and Angela. She mods my Facebook group, which if you didn't know, we do have a Facebook group. If you just look up SPC or Scribble Prints Co fans, I think it is, it'll pop up. But she also does run a shop. I think it's called Creativity and Ink, so you guys can check that out as well. But I met up with them on Wednesday at the Cheesecake Factory. We all just sat around and did nothing. You can kind of see the whiteout through this, but I think it's not going to bother me once like everything's together. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. So we just hung out there for a while, and then the next day I was supposed to meet up with Mark from Once More With Love, Cynthia from Wonton and a Million, and Irene from Simply Gilded, and we did do that, and we hung out for a while. It was really, really fun. We went to Chewy's with Nick and Bennett, and then Nick and Bennett went home, and we went up to the Erin Condren store at the Domain. There's so much traffic, so much traffic, but that was really, really fun. And then the next day, Mark messaged me at like noon and was like, hey, like, we're done for the day. Do you want to do something? And I was like, sure. Like, I don't have anything going on besides new releases. That was on Friday. So I picked them up at the hotel, and it was just them 3 plus Patty, who is Planning Fancy on Instagram and also on YouTube. I love her so much. I was a fan previously of Patty, so I already knew who she was. She's the best. And she does like awesome like TN setups, like real creative ones, and I got to touch her TN in person and like flip through it, and it was the best. I didn't even need to watch the video, but I did watch the video anyways. So I picked them up when we went to this place that was supposed to be let me do my date covers. Was supposed to be a hot pot place, or did I write? Yeah. Was supposed to be a hot pot place, but it ended up being a ramen place, and it wasn't like that great, and it was the most like funny situation I've ever been in, and we all just laughed like a ton. And then we were gonna leave and go somewhere else to eat, but the places that like I knew I wanted to go, like I didn't want to take them somewhere that I didn't know again, just because that was a situation. Every time I think of a situation, I think of Jersey Shore. So which is actually like amazing. Like I feel like I want more Jersey Shore. So so I called a couple places. Well, I called one place, and then I just assumed everywhere else would be the same because that's Austin on a Friday night. And then they were like, all right, let's just go to the hotel and get room service. And then we ended up not even getting room service at the hotel, and we decided to have like a little meetup at, having a little meetup at, at Starbucks in the Hilton, which is where Go Wild was happening. They were in for Go Wild. I didn't go to Go Wild, but I just crashed on, what day was it? Friday night. And by that I mean I hung out in the lobby and at Starbucks, and we went to their room, and it was really, really, yeah, that's right, really, really fun. So I put on my Instagram that we were going to be meeting at Starbucks, and a bunch of people came down, and it was so fun. I got to meet so many new shop owners and so many just awesome people. Oh, it's not cut there. Let me cut it. But it was really, really fun. I had a really good time. Everyone was really awesome and welcoming, and I got to see a lot of people that I probably wouldn't have gotten to see if I wouldn't have came on Friday. It was just overall a really, really good experience. I got to see a lot of like the goings-ons, take pictures. I think I'm gonna white out the 2019. it was just overall a really, really good night. I ended up staying like pretty late. I didn't plan on staying that long just because I get like really anxious when I don't get to see Bennett for a long time, because that's just my life. So I didn't plan on staying that long, but I think I ended up staying till like 11, and I went home and I crashed, and then I didn't do much yesterday. We had to run up to work for a little bit, and then we went out to lunch. It was like really early because Bennett also had like class in the morning. Is this gonna work? I don't even know where the glitter headers went that like came with this kit. But he had a class, and where the heck? I know I'll find them in the weirdest place. The last time I said I couldn't find the glitter headers, I found them in with my date covers. Like, what even? And I know as soon as I put these down and I'm like questioning it, I'm gonna find them. So we had that class in the morning, which he did really, really good. Got to socialize a lot, which is kind of what we wanted the most. He did really, really well. He was so tired that day. Then he slept so much. I'm just gonna put these down. I don't know where the other ones went. So we had that, and then we just kind of relaxed. We had to run up to work. Like I said, we had an early lunch because he was really tired. He did end up sleeping like most of the car ride, which is very like unlike him. And what else? Okay, so then today's Sunday, and I woke up today. I finished watching the movie I was watching last night, which was the Gerald's Game or whatever it's called. I hate this so much. Always like falls down, and then I can't pick it back up. There we go. I'm not mad about this. This is gonna be an interesting week. I was already not like feeling my life right now. Not my life, but like my choices, and like trying to pick between them because they're all really pretty. So whatever. What was I saying? So today's Sunday. I need to film this video. I filmed a haul. I need to work on my listing for tomorrow, which the Beachy TN kit comes out tomorrow. If you guys didn't see that, that is my last video, and I really like the way that kit turned out, and I'm really excited for the next one. You guys are going to get a sneak card in with that if you order, so those are going to be available tomorrow at noon Eastern on MoreSPC.com. I need to do that, and then I do have lunch with my girl Janet and a bunch of other awesome ladies, and we're going to pho, which I'm really excited about because I've been wanting soup so bad, and I'm going to just like devour it just because I've been so hungry for it ever since we went to get hot pot and it wasn't actually hot pot. I was like very disappointed. I kind of want to go read the reviews of that place because I'm very curious as to what everyone thinks about it, because it used to be a hot pot place and then they switched to a ramen place. And the thing is, and I told them, they were like, oh, maybe the ramen's good, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it's like fine, but I know good ramen places, so if like we wanted to go get ramen, I would have taken y'all to one of those places I know. Do you know what I mean? So, and they were making fun of me, saying that like I lost all cred because I took them to a place that wasn't really like a hot pot place. They're funny. I like them a lot. So let's go ahead and white out these lines. I kind of liked the scattered look with my ombres. It wasn't like my favorite thing in the world, but I'm gonna do it again because I think it also might be the pen I used that kind of wore me out a little. I also did decide this past week that I am going to Planner Con 2019, which is in San Francisco, which me and Nick and I wanted to visit anyways, so I'm gonna be going to that, and I might go wild next year. It was just fun, and I got to meet so many people, and I had stickers because I had given them to Marg because she does the Munchkins, obviously, Once More with Love, and she was like, oh, you could just take these down and give them out. I'm like, oh, good idea, because I hadn't planned on going to go wild, you know. I would have probably also like tried to look like at least like 50% my best. I looked like a wreck, guys, like really a wreck. I was wearing a cute dress though. It was a new dress. I got it from Stitch Fix, which I have been signed up for the past 3 months, and this month's every other month I've kept, I think, like one thing. I think actually last month I sent everything back, but this month I kept everything because it was such a good job. I don't know like what the difference was, but so let's go ahead and do the full boxes. I have a gazillion full boxes because, you know, like I said, I think there was like a 22 full boxes. There's 8, so there's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 full boxes. So you can get like 22 divided by 8. So you get like 2.5 spreads, 2 and like a personal spread or something with this, which is crazy. I kind of wanted to like Frankenstein this, but I might just use the brunette mom and baby because Bennett's hair is blonde, but like eventually it'll be brown, so it works. So I want to use, I'm gonna just do it. I feel like Jasenia does this where she sticks them all on her arm, or I don't know, somebody did it that I saw. So that's gonna go in my declutter pile. Somebody's gonna get a lot of full boxes of this. I want to use the Happy Mother's Day one. Really getting to pull in this yellow. I want to use the mom on the necklace one. And from there, it's whatever. So I kind of want to use, oh, I should probably plan out where I'm going to put these. Let's do the same as last week just so I don't like ruin my life. So I think I'm going to do, let's do here and then ombre. Here and then ombre. Here and then ombre. Here and then ombre. Ombre in here. Ombre in here. Here and ombre. Cool. Alright, so Mother's Day is on, I don't know why I'm flipping to the next day like it's going to tell me. Is Mother's Day Sunday? Yeah. So we're going to the beach this week. I'm really, really excited. Like I said, I really need a vacation, like a relaxing vacation. We were going to go to Disneyland, but that's not a relaxing vacation. I am going to kind of like do it the way that I did it before. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, I'm just going to put in random ones because it doesn't really matter as long as they're not next to each other. So I'm going to start backwards and putting these in, I guess. Or should I lay it all out? Ew, I'm going to have to like wipe that out. Bad idea, Dra. Bad idea. You still see it for a little bit, but. So let's put that one in, and then, oh, Bennett is, what day of the week is that? What day is the 10th? I'm going to need to put in the date dots, ain't I? Let's see, the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So this is the day that Bennett is 7 months. Oh my goodness, no. So let's put in the ombre there. Where's my ombre checklists? Oh, there. So let's go ahead and wipe this out twice. And let's see. So if it's green, pink, yellow, pink, ombre. Put the glitter header in. Last week I think I did it bottom to top, and this week I'm doing it top to bottom, just to see if it's any different. And then we'll do the little boy one. And then maybe I'll do the glitter header down here. Let's see, this ombre goes, let's put this one in. Then I'll just put in glitter header. I'm all over the place, guys. Where's my glitter headers? Whew. This is looking like something, but YOLO. Am I right? That in, that's a little crooked. I'll fix that. Okay, and then let's do the macarons. I'm splitting up this double box because it's not like that big of a deal. They're not like that dependent on each other for completion. And then I'll put the glitter header. I'm gonna layer it over a smidge, barely even like a sliver, just so that it's straight across. Bring these across. And then the ombre goes here. This is a real to-do. Kind of like it the other way just because it's a lot less like math. Oh, it's a lot of yellow next to each other. Can I switch it up at all? No. I guess I could switch up my pattern. It's not going to kill anyone, right? Oh, this one's like layered on top. Let's do these. It's a lot all over. We're gonna do it this way. Ooh, Bennett just did something. He's downstairs with Nick, chilling. Sounds like he knocked something over. He is nuts. He can get on the couch now. I think he knocked something like off. Oh, he did something. Oh, poor Papa. He can get on the couch, so it's like really like you can't not look at him anymore. We used to be able to just kind of like put him in his little baby jail, and like, I mean, it's like encompassing the whole couch. But now he could get up on the couch by himself, which is kind of wild. Like he could pull himself up, so it's a real thing. And then I need to put a full box here, so let's see what I got going on. Let's do one of these nude ones. Let's do the floral arrangement there. That's a lot of nude. I feel like it's not as like crazy as the yellow together. Oh, that's kind of cute. I should have did like, I mean, I still can. I say I should have did like kind of more coordinating the boxes, but I think it's fine the way it is. So I'm going to go over to the other side and work on this. I kind of want to put this on the quote box. So then I'm just going to pick my favorites out of these. So I think I really like the hands holding the flowers a lot. So I'm going to put those here actually. And I really like, I mean, I like a lot of them. I like all of them. But I kind of also want to space out the colors of the backgrounds. So I'm going to do this one here with the yellow. And then I'll do one of the pink. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think because of spacing out colors, I need to do this one up here. And once my camera gives out, I'll do all the glitter header overlays just so you guys know when I come back that's what I did. And then I'm going to do the yellow ombre heart checklist down here, but I'm going to white out this, which is from last week from that pen. And then the next ombre heart checklist, why can't I, oh my goodness, would be this new color. Glitter header. Full box. Glitter header. And last but not least, the ombre hair checklist. Just blue. So I'm going to go ahead and let my camera cool down, and I'm going to do all of the glitter headers and the glitter header overlays. Okay, so I went ahead and did all of the header overlays off of camera, and it looks so dang cute. I'm going to go ahead and do the little flag in the corner. I did also do the dates with the Rose Colored Days clear ones, and I used the Rose Colored Days overlays. So for the little corner flag up here, I am going to use one of the little flags from the kit. And I'm going to grab some of these hearts and just overlay these on here because I think that look really, really cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab, I kind of want like a little saturated area, maybe over here, of these hearts. And I'm just going to cut a chunk off and place these, ow, cut my nail too short there. Place these over top of the flag. It's not going to look like crazy because they are kind of more spaced out because it is like bottom washi, but I think it looks cute. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim off the excess of the clear that I don't need for the flag. I probably could have left that, but. And then it turns it into a foiled flag and it matches my bottom washi. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. I am going to have to trim off a smidge so it gives me a little bit of a foil flag that matches perfectly. trim that off, and that was as simple as that. I kind of also want to do the full boxes with these overlays, just like maybe like take a little bit off, like let's say this much. See, I don't know how this is gonna work. I kind of want to, it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna just trim off like the ones that are cut off, if that makes sense, the ones that aren't full hearts. Gonna get a lot of fingerprints in there. So the ones that aren't full hearts, and then like stick these on the full boxes so you can see that these are all full hearts. You can see I trimmed off all of the parts that aren't full hearts and just like stick the remaining like full hearts on the full boxes. It's gonna look a little weird, but I think like it'll kind of pull it in better than like an overlay would. So as you can see then, it just adds a little bit. Oh my goodness, Bennett's not Bennett's day today. The hearts in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. So I'm just gonna continue on with the spread. I do have some bows, but I'm gonna also leave those. These are from Simply Watercolor Co. I'm gonna use one as an overlay somewhere, and let's go ahead and just go ahead and do this day by day. So on the, oh my goodness, I have a washi stack over here. On the Monday, I have a TN release, so I'm gonna do that with a fancy label. I like using these for releases, and I'm so excited because the next format has even more fancy labels. So excited, which that'll be dropping next week. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my icon stack, and for that I'm going to use a little Etsy. There's a Rogue Target symbol. So I'm going to use a little Etsy symbol. I'm gonna grab my tweezers because my fingers are too chunky for this, and stick that in here. And these are from Magic Prints Co. So that will be Monday, like I said, at noon Eastern. And then also Nick does have a doctor's appointment this day. So for Nick's doctor's appointment, I am going to use an appointment label, I think. And I'm gonna use, let's do the yellow one. Pull some yellow up into this corner. And I'm gonna do that on top because it is in the morning. So let's try it this way. Oh, he's happy now. Okay, so put that in there. And then as far as icons go for that, I need little ends. I have little B's, but now I need little ends. I'm getting like really hot. Let me see, my chore section. I have like 2 character binders now, and there's really no way to separate your characters directly in half as far as activities go without it being like really confusing. I don't know where those are. While I look for them on Tuesday, all I'm doing is working that day. So for work, I am going to use, I really wish I would have, oh, here they are. Doctors. I should probably pull the doctors into like a separate one, which is just like a follow-up on his heart thing that is just not, it's just like a normal thing. Not a normal thing, but we know what's going on with it, so. Just that, so nothing like crazy. And then, like I said, on Tuesday I do have work. I think I'm going to use, I was gonna pull out a Clever Gal Craft sticker, but I didn't like pre-pull them out, so let me just go ahead and flip through. So what I do normally, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use one of these. Y'all, this is embarrassing. Nope. There we go. Is that like a separate direction? No. I'm going to grab one of these from the Sophie Pink colorway, or Sophie colorway. I'm only working one day this week because I'm going on vacation. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. It matches, but it's fine. Looks super cute. And that's what I have planned for on Tuesday. Obviously, like, this fills up. You guys saw last week, it fills up. Then on Wednesday, I do have a hair appointment. So for that, I am going to put in a appointment label. Should I put another appointment label? I'm feeling the appointment labels today. Or a quarter box. Let's do a quarter box. I'm going to do a pink quarter box with a little bit of washi. So I'm going to use the yellow washi with the bows. So cute. I love these bows. They're so pretty. Okay. Put that in there. And for a hair appointment, I know I have a sticker for that. Let's see. It's under the like nail polish and spa stickers. Which, right here. Those are big. Maybe I don't have like a good haircut sticker. I know we have a scribbler coming out. I just don't have it with me. That's like very haircut. So I'm just going to use an icon. Ooh, washi down, washi down. Have like a big pile of Simply Gilded washi over here that I need to put into my, what's it called? Oh, it's cute. The yellow. I have to put into my like Simply Gilded logbook. Also this day we are having a date night, me and Nick alone. I'm so excited. So I'm going to also use a half box for that. So I'm going to use the blue with the pattern, and then I'm going to put a little piece of washi behind it. Let's do the pink because I guess that's all that's not in this box then. So pumped. And then I'm going to use a Nick and I sticker because I mean, that just looks like solid pink underneath now, but that's fine. So I'm going to use a Nick and I sticker. I don't know why I keep putting these away. So for that, I'm going to use one of these custom couples from Fox and Cactus to put in there because we're going on a date. And I'm very, very, very excited, and I'm hoping it goes well. Then on this day, we also have to take the dogs to the kennel because we are going to be gone. We do love their kennel though. It took us a while to find a really good one, so I'm going to go ahead and use just a little paw print icon on the first little ombre hair checklist. On Thursday, I am going to be flying to Palm Beach, so I'm going to use my little flight tracker, and I think I'm actually going to put this in the ombre hair checklist because I don't imagine me having very many things to check off, but I do imagine we'll have different things that I want to mark. And then also this day, Bennett is 7 months old, which is just so wild to me. He's just like growing up so fast. He's huge. The class we took him to, compared to the other 7-month babies, Bennett is big. And he's not like big. He's skinny and tall. He's like, I think the part that just kind of like blows my mind is how dang tall this kid is. So I'm going to go ahead and put this like kind of like over the bottom washi almost on white space just because I want to have more room. And I did make this sticker for myself. Then on Friday, all I have marked down is that I have new releases, so I'm going to mark that with a yellow. I'm like obsessed with yellow recently, and I'm so excited for these kids that have yellow in them. They're all very like different color yellows. Yellow with another one of the Magic Prints, which I love her stickers. Her foil is like impeccable on here like that. And then that's all I have planned for that day. We're gonna probably go to a zoo or something, like one of these 3 days. I'm not sure yet. On Sunday, it is Mother's Day. I do have the Mother's Day foil bit, which I do think I want to use. These are by Rose Colored Days. So I think I'm going to put that like down here in a quarter box, maybe. Maybe the yellow one. I kind of like how that matched with that. Let's do that down here. Okay. Sorry, I was checking my text messages. Happy Mother's Day. So cute. And then the only thing that I have planned for this day is we are going to be having like Mother's Day brunch. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in with a half box. I really like the pink one with the blue like pearls in the background. And I do have like an American, oh, I have that like American breakfast looking thing, but this is like Mother's Day. So I kind of want to use a, let me see if I have one in here. I think I might have used all the ones I had on this sampler. I don't know if I have a full sheet of the Mom and Baby. Oh, I have so many Mom and Baby stickers. What am I talking about? I don't have to use the Scribbler one. Let me see. Did you Mom and Baby? One of these guys from Wonton. Wonton, I feel like I love the like little Mom and Baby stickers the most because they're just so dang cute. And I'm obviously going to use the yellow one because that just makes all the sense. So Mother's Day brunch. I'm gonna die. Bennett, we all have the cutest, well, Nick, I didn't care about what he wears, but me and Bennett have the cutest outfits picked out. They're gonna look so cute. I'm gonna definitely take all the pics. So, oh, there's even like little scribblers down here. I'll use this later. And that's all I have planned for this week so far. I mean, it is kind of a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my overlays real quick, and then I will be right back to finish up. Oh, I have my sidebar. Just kidding. Sidebar. I'm gonna use an extra full box. Let's use an extra full box because I don't have a lot planned. I think I'm gonna go like low-key on the YouTube this week just because I'm tired, honestly. I've been putting up 5 videos a week for like months now, and I just need a minute. So let's put in my habit trackers. I've been tracking Bennett's sleep. He's been doing a lot better. Last night he only woke up 1 time, which was kind of wild. Normally he wakes up 100% for sure 2 times. So I'm just gonna put those in. And then let's do one for my dinners maybe, or I'll just do a checklist. Oh no, that's the same color. Let's just do this one then. Where are my headers? There you are. Let's do one for dinners, which matches. Perfect. This in. And then I kind of want to put in a half box just to write like we're going to Palm Beach. I've seen Jessica do this and I really like it. Like her like big thing of the week. I'm going to white out this line here. I don't know what line it was. It was the line that was below that. And then I'm just going to last but not least put down one of these extra full boxes. Let's do the flowers because it has the most interest on the top and I really love the yellow. Let's put this down. And then I'm just going to cut it so it lines up with the bottom of the bottom washi. Air conditioning. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to go ahead and do those overlays and I'll be right back. That's everything for this week. I actually used all of the bits and I kind of cut it up about like that much, kind of like what I did for the first one, and I had enough to put a little bit of foil on each of the full boxes. And as you can see, I just kind of like put it randomly, and I think it adds like a little something extra with like kind of like using like all of the bits that I could. And as you can see, I have all the like parts that weren't like full hearts on the side, and I just think that was kind of a fun, easy way to use up some more of the washi and to tie it into the rest of the spread. So I got, with the bottom washi, I got half of the bottom washi and then like overlays for all of, actually, what is that, 9 full boxes plus the flag. So I had a lot, so I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks super cute. The only thing I'm thinking is I really think it might have looked better if I did the color headers, but this kind of makes it a little bit more subdued with the colors, but I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you have any questions for the next Plan With Me, I mean, I might just talk about like what happened while we were away, but I'm hoping it's just we relaxed, went to brunch, and went to the zoo. But hope you guys like this week's video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.